here at a snowy and now sunny Monet. 5 points to start the year last weekend at Cambridge, but some frustrations too after your post-match comments.
Oh, definitely a bit of Christmas rust there, I think. Yeah, it's 20 minutes ball in play in the first half, so, and the boys come in a bit red-faced, but it's quite good to get those cobwebs out. You can try and replicate things in training and keep your conditioning up. It's nothing like game fitness, so it's good to get that one under the belt.
And 5 points though, which is obviously never to be sniffed at on the road, and a relentless and tough block ahead in the next month or so, primarily on the road as well.
Yeah, and when you look back at the performance, it was like 25 minutes of real, some decent stuff. And then the rest, I think when we got that lead psychologically, we stepped off the gas a little bit, and fair play to Cambridge, stayed in that game. But we know, against the likes of Nottingham and then moving on to Cov, Bedford, that, you can't afford to do that. So we need to build on that performance.
And on to Nottingham this weekend then, and a tough ask against a side who are fast becoming another one of the league's great entertainers.
They are, good counter-attacking side, look to play, good kick variety, well coached. So we know what to expect. They've scored a lot of points this year. And conceded a few as well. So it's about, I think, can we contain their attack and impose ourselves on them? But like you say, that's a challenge every week. So yes, I think it's more building on what we did last week and trying to get that performance in the right direction.
And just staying with Nottingham briefly, terrible to see the damage done at Lady Bay from the flooding. I know we'll be making a collection in the hospitality marquee for them this week to help support them in some way. A good example of the championship sticking together as we have been doing in recent weeks with some of the various statements in the direction of the second tier.
Oh, look, it's tough, isn't it? When things out of your hands you can't control like that. Tough to predict and tough to prepare for. So pretty extreme circumstances there, but it's good, like you say, everybody chipping in and trying to help.
Switching the focus to us and selection ahead of the weekend, another body back in John Stevens. Will Britton starts this week and Johan Evans comes back too. Obviously disappointing as well, of course, to lose to Moyler again, and Gibbo, who's been unwell.
Yeah, but look, that's what the squad's for, isn't it? You just touched on the block of games we've got ahead of ourselves. It's the first time this year that we've had consecutive games like that. So we're going to have to use our squad. So great opportunity to get John back in the mix. Britzy gets his first start in a while. Two boys that we've been longing for a little bit in terms of the team environment. And we can spread that workload over the next sort of four weeks. So again, I go back to that performance level. With those changes, that's the challenge. Can we keep pushing boundaries there?
Just finally, a home fixture for the first time since before Christmas, when of course we had that massive crowd against Hartpury. We'd love to see similar numbers again this weekend with only 2 home games in the next 2 months. Obviously we've announced the Ladies' Day in March as well. We're expecting a big attendance.
Yeah, and look, as a squad, we want to entertain our fans as well. A strong performance against Hartpury. We didn't take all our points that we could have, but again, it's trying to push that performance, get people through the gate, get people behind us, and I think it's been a massive step in the right direction for us this year.
Looking forward to the weekend. Cheers for your time, Gav.
Cheers.